Hello YouTube and welcome back to another poker video. And today I'm going to try and do something special for you guys. We're going to live play poker tournaments. We're going to play and commentate it in real time. Hopefully I don't get too pissed off. That's why I don't usually do this, but we're going to try it tonight. And hopefully the screen recorder doesn't stop because we're going to try and make this as uncut as possible. Obviously, there's going to run into issues as my screen recorder stops and stuff. So it's not going to be completely uncut. But hey, maybe the screen recorder will work good for us tonight. I'll edit the breaks out, obviously, too. So yeah, we're getting on at 11:30 p.m. and let's go. First hand in the minor niner is going to be big. And there's a new tournament I haven't tried yet either. $10 freeze out that we'll also play. And yeah, our bankroll is hurting. Like I said, I've been on a $400 downswing. And on top of that, some of the latest videos that aren't poker tournaments have not gone well. As in, I've been losing money. But yeah, we're going to try and make some of it back with the tournaments today. Ace-King versus Ace-9. No 9. No 9. Let's double it up on the very first hand. Needed that. Yep, here's the new tournament. $10 1K guaranteed freeze out. This is going to be a really good tournament for bankroll building as it is a very small field. So we're excited to try this. And then I'm going to try and get as many tournaments in a short time as possible. So I am going to enter the $1 first instead of the 15, even though the 15 is worth way more. But we should still have enough time to make the 15. And then we're going to play the Hyper Turbo. And yeah, since this is in real time, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to do good or bad. We're going to obviously try to do good. Nothing crazy happening right now. Big all-in with the Jack 9 works for 81. We gonna remember that. If it folds to us, we will jam on 71. It's not going to, though. Yeah, we're not calling off. Nice fucking start in this. First hand. Double it up. This video is going to be really long, too, obviously. I don't know how long, obviously, because I'm not going to be able to tell you. It could go as long as 5 hours, I would say. Big hand in the minor niner. Let's try to run this shit up. Definitely got to raise that. And we're going to call a re-raise. Like I said, we're calling. This could get really ugly. Yeah, we're calling. No heart, no heart, no heart. Let's go. Looked punty, not gonna lie. We're gonna raise again. I don't know why he would jam on a 3-heart board. We're calling. Pocket threes. And we hit a queen. Let's fucking go. And he sucks out. What a shock. Fucking, yep. That's why I don't have fun filming in real time, because it's fucking crazy. We're gonna try and pick one up with the queen jack. This is more of a bluff. But when called, we can still win sometimes. But we're hoping they fold. He's gonna call with queens. We need a 10. Can I suck out? Of course not. Hell no, you can't. And yep, that's a freeze out. So we're gonna play the 10-30. That was fucking awful. Dude rips fucking threes. I even hit the queen. It's fucked. I didn't even have time to explain the king's hand. Basically, yeah, it just looked like a punt. It was a very, whatever the word is, 3-heart board. The all-in didn't make sense. I didn't think he flopped a flush very often, and even if he did, I didn't think he would overbet jam it. Really, the hand I was the most concerned about was ace-king. We're going to check here. Take a free look. Trying to hit the set. No set. We still got a double up, though, in the minor niner, so it's not the worst thing, I guess. But we would have had 600K. Dude rips over a raise for 200,000 with pocket threes. It's insane. We would call if we were last to act with the fours, but with people that act behind you, any of them could have turned an ace, so we have to fold. It looks like they changed this one too. You start off with 20K chips now. Yeah, that sucked ass. Sure, I'm still going. Yep. Well, at least we got a read on 285. Like, why couldn't I have just had like 10s there? We're gonna limp this. Lots of limps. We're gonna flush mine it. Small blind's gonna raise small. We're gonna call again. Not the best played hand, I guess, but 1,200 to win 10K. Like I'm gonna look it up. Flop absolutely nothing, so we are gonna get out of the way as soon as we can. Unless he checks and we turn. Oh, he did check. He's out of position. We're still gonna check. Too many people in the hand to ever consider betting. We'll bet this queen 10 if it gets to us. Ace 2 under the gun's too light. Like I said, if it gets to us, we're raising. A limp, we're gonna raise 3x instead of 2x. Trying to isolate the limper. It's not the best hand, but he's going to check to us on the flop almost always. And we can just check back or bet. We're going to bet this one. We have a lot of ace X in our range. We're just going to do the same amount. Hoping that he doesn't have an ace, because anything else is not going to be thrilled. He does call, but we do turn a queen. We do beat some hands now. Oh my gosh. I don't want to punt, but at the same time, like, come on. Why would he do that with an ace? He definitely can. He could have a backdoor flush. I think I'm going to go for it. Let's see if he's got an ace. No ace. We were right, but he still fucking hit it. We're going to try again. He had a big... Why? I don't know. That's not the first time I've seen that. People have been just leading out when they turn, like, combo draws. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I haven't seen that before. And I don't know why he didn't just put me all in. Yeah, so far, I'm not having fun. Just getting wrecked. Fold that one. Dude, that guy's a million chips now. Or did I table change? No idea. Where is it? 285. No, it looks like a table changed. Cooler. He sucks out for the tie. Gotta hand it. See what happens with this one. We're gonna get a flat from the button. We flop the overpair. I'm gonna bet big, charge the flush draws. I'm gonna go 21 instead of 14. He's gonna call. No overcard. No one-liner. There are straights, but it would have been a gutter. I went 21. Hold on. Let's see, I'm gonna go 49. He's gonna call again. Now there is a one-liner. How often does he have a 7 or 2? You wouldn't think so. I really don't want to fold this if he bets. Oh, fucking Jesus. I don't know how much of the ace-queen you guys seen, if you even seen it. But I was on the big blind, button raises to 14, small blind calls. Gets to me with ace-queen on the big blind. I raised it to 63,000, 4x plus 1 blind because I'm out of position. Original raiser folds and the small blind went with it and had queen 3. And we took him down. Yeah. Back to that jacks hand, though. I don't know if it's a good call, but basically, you heard my thought process. I just didn't see how you had a 2 or a 7 that often. But that is a very underbluffed spot when there's a one-liner. So it's sketchy. We got a pretty decent stack though in the minor niner, so maybe we'll have an interesting video. But this tournament gets really gambly. Blinds get big pretty quick. If he limps, I'll limp. If he doesn't, I'm folding. He's going to raise. In cash games, this is a good hand, but in if I was in position, I might just call, but I think I'm just going to check raise. Just because if I call, it comes like a 3 of diamonds or a 3 of club, and he checks back and we get to the river, it's going to be nasty. By the river, this run out could be really nasty. It could be. We could also slow play, and it comes a king, and he hits a king or something. He's going to fold. Doesn't have anything worth calling off, I guess. And yeah, see, that turn would have counterfeit us completely. I would have trapped there with maybe like top 2. Got a big hand in the $15 mystery knockout. Obviously raise this up. We're going to go 3x-ish. I think I'll limp this one too. He's going to call. We're deep enough, or we're shallow enough. I can just probably rip here. Hope he has a queen. Let's see if he's got a queen. He's going to fold. That's fine. Still won a decent pot. And good thing he didn't have a queen. He would have sucked out. Yeah, this hand I'm just checking down. King high can be good sometimes. This could be a bluff hand for real, but I don't really want to bluff into with 2 people in a $1 buy-in. They're going to call you off pretty often. He's going to overbet, so we're just going to get out of the way. And that's going to be break. So I will see you guys at the end of the break. All right, and we're back. So I can't remember if I mentioned this on the hand with ace-queen versus kings, but another thing to pay attention to, especially in like 3-bet pots, if you're concerned about flopped flushes, if the, oh yeah, we might all in this, hold on. Fuck it, this tournament they call light, I'm going for it. But if the ace, like if it's ace, X, X, all hearts, it's way less likely they flop the flush. So they would have to have, you know, like king, queen, or king, jack, and a lot of those hands don't 3-bet. They can, obviously. I see people 3-bet with all kinds of crazy shit. We're going to just pick it up, and that's fine. We just got 35,000 chips, so can't complain. Raised at 5s. If I was even 1 seat over, I would have folded this, but we're going to raise it, and we get 3-bet, and since this is like the bottom of our raising range in this spot, we are going to just fold it. Fold and fold. Well, it's a fold now. I was about to say I might raise this too, but it's also towards the bottom of my it is the bottom of my raising range because I don't raise ace-8 in this spot. Well, now the big blind's back, so I wouldn't have raised it. I would have needed ace-10 to raise there. Yeah, hopefully we go deep in something. Hopefully we make a final, man. It's been a while. It'd be lit to final with you guys. Live commentary. It's kind of the worst possible final. Well, actually, the Hyper Turbo's pretty easy to final. So I was going to say this one's our most likely one. This got a bunch. This has got a bunch. This one, I mean, this one don't got too many people either. A big thing, especially if you're playing off like a small bankroll, you want to find tournament fields that are smaller at least. Like, I'm actually shot taking every sesh. Like, this is way too big for my bankroll. It's only $9, but it has so many people. Mathematically, you're not going to make your money back on this tournament until you play it a bunch of times. Like, between the time I won it and the time I got second place, I didn't final table it one time. And it was like a year between those two times. But since we've won this tournament, I final tabled it two more times. So we have been doing pretty good in it. Final tabled this one recently too, even though it's got a shitload of people. This one has the most people of everything we're going to play. See, that's 667 all in. And we're still registering. Is this one too big for my bankroll? It's pretty close, actually. Because it's only $5. It does have more people. But it's also a bounty. If there's bounties, you actually need a little less money to play it. Since there's more chances of making some of it back. Final tabled this one only once. And there's a video of it. That's probably my most recent video. Yeah, no, I finaled these on the same night. I made 2 mystery knockout final tables or something is what it's called. If you want to check that one out after or tomorrow, because this video is really long probably. I mean, it's going to be at least 3 hours long probably. I don't really see a world where I don't play at least 3 hours. Unless we just get spanked. Because we're going to re-enter every time that we can. That's usually how I play. For some of you, you don't like re-entering late. But for me, I just know that whether I enter early or late, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna be gambling to final table something, and that's what I'm more concerned about. It's entering early is really good to like, because you can get like a 5 or even a 10x stack going into the end of registration. But after that, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're getting over 2-1. We're gonna call this 33% equity. There's a world where he has ace queen, which we have like 40%, so we're calling. It's not fun. We have 50-50. He hits the ace though. We do have a heart here, but still fold. He could have a better heart, like ace jack with the ace of hearts or something. Check the 6-2. We're going to raise this 3x instead of 2x with the limp. You can't, if it gets to me, you can jam here. I don't know. Let's just see if I even have to make that decision first. We're going to c-bet this. We got a gutter, backdoor flush. ace high board. Shouldn't like the ace unless he has an ace. He's gonna call. Okay, we don't have to make that decision. I didn't want to. We're just checking down the 6-2. I'm not fucking around with 6-2. And we're gonna check back the turn. We didn't improve in any way. And yeah, we'll probably just give up. King high could be good. Look at that. King high was good. He was calling with a gutter. So now we know he's limping in hands like Queen 10. I would have all in this if it got to me, but it did not, and I'm not going to 3-bet it. Another big hand in the minor niner, though. Okay, so my 3-bet sizing is over 33%. They're stacks. So instead of doing a 3-bet, I'm just going to rip. If you do 3-bet, you know, like half their stacks and miss the flop, it's sketchy. Because you're going to get a really good price with a hand that you don't really like. Like if it came queen high or something. We'll probably raise this if it gets to us. Yeah, we'll raise this if it gets to us. Same with this. And what I mean by as get to us, it means no one else raised. Someone did raise, so we're going to fold now. No one raised. There is a limp, so instead of 2x, we're going to 3x. And that's the same guy that tried to bluff us with when we had jacks versus king queen. He's going to call. We're going to flop a queen. This can be a sketchy board, though. We're still betting, obviously. Lots of worse queen X in his range. This can get really ugly, though. Because we already saw him try to bluff us. He's not going to fuck around with us. He knows we can call him down. He's probably just going to... I don't think he's going to bluff us next time, so... Like the next big pot with him, if we get another one. Big hand. Oh yeah, or raise. Let's see if anyone else will raise first. So we can get a big pot going. No one else is going to raise. We're just going to 3x. Bet the same amount even when you have a big hand. The reason for that is because if you just start blasting off with your big hands, you're never going to get 3-bet. And I want to give everyone behind me a chance to 3-bet me. No one will. No ace? Okay, no ace. Still kind of sketchy, though. King 10. We block King 10. 10-8. Queen Jack. We're going to bet, what is it, 36, 32, 6, 12, 8. One extra blind than we did on the pre-flop. Don't want to go too big multi-way. And, oh yeah, 94 is really short. I did notice that, but I didn't really care. Still going to bet bigger. He had the flush draw, and he's going to hit his flush draw. King 2. He's calling, raises off in the small blind with King 2 for half his stack. It's good to know. It's 94. We're going to remember him. Because yeah, that was a horrible play by him, obviously. You don't want to call a raise for half your stack, like I already kind of talked about, because it puts you in difficult spots when you get to the flop. Like, what if he didn't flop a flush draw and it was like ace 5-3? Like, he just, I guess even there he's got a gutter. But, like, that's still a really tough spot because you're so priced in. Yeah, this is the bottom of our range. We're going to raise it. We'll fold to a re-raise since it's the bottom of our range. Guys didn't miss anything crazy. He called my raise. I flopped an ace, and he folded on the c-bet. And the guy who was all in had jack 9. Nothing crazy. 3x raised by 63. We're going to defend this. We got the ace of hearts, but that's about it. So we'll probably fold to a c-bet. He's going to pot it. Dude doesn't want to get called with his big hand. Yeah, like I said, it's going to keep fucking up, but this is an easy fold. Should not go with king, queen there. Last level of registration. We're going to need to pick some shit up in this if we want to get a stack going. This one's close, but I'm just going to fold it. Another 3 deuce. Come on now. We have to pick up a hand in this tournament soon. This will probably be a defend. Anybody gonna raise? We got a limp. And another limp. $29 is gonna rip, so now we have to fold. Defend to a normal raise, not an all-in. Ace, king, king 6. Well, 155 we're gonna remember. He'll limp call king 6, 94, and 155. Ooh, big hand. He checked and he limped and we checked the big blind. We're gonna check to him now here. Oh man, this is disgusting. This one can pretty much go either way. I think I got enough time now to wait for it slow. Maybe if I can get a better spot. Alright, he's gonna bet 1 blind. Should I raise? I'm not gonna raise. He could have raised though. Let's see what he does on the turn. I'll call one more. We're deep. Brick on the river. And king high could be good. It really could. But yeah, we're not calling. We tried to hit the flush and no flush. Could have raised on the flop. The reason I didn't want to is once in a while you're dead to ace 8 and 8s. And plus, if he comes over the top, it's a really tough spot. knowing that information. I know I was bitching about wanting to pick up a hand in this and then got sevens, but I'm going to continue. Let's get a hand. Some that isn't sketchy. Yeah, we're running out of time. Maybe could have went with it. It was an under the gun race. It's usually strong. Or more often. Obviously, it could have just been like Queen 9 or some shit, because people do that on these tournaments. It's just more likely to be strong. I'm starting to think I should have went with it, though, because, yeah, the antes are pretty big. So, I'm going to be really inclined to go all in before the big blind gets to me. And it's 2 hands away now. Or 3 hands. Very uncomfortable. That looks like a punt. Just a heads up. If I was 729, I'm calling with like all kinds of shit. Oh yeah, these antes are huge. This hand's worse than sevens. I thought I could make it one more rotation, but I don't think I can make it one more rotation. We fucked up on the sevens. Let's hope this works. It probably won't, but we have an ace, so we have at least some equity against calling hands. He can have like king queen sometimes. People will do that with king queen, trust me. He probably has a better ace or a pair though most of the time, which is not good for us, because even the king queen is a flip. Oh, big squeeze spot. I'm just gonna hit pot because we want to see what happens over here. Come on, dude. Okay, there we go. King jack, see? It can happen. They can have king jack, king queen in these spots. Lucky as hell. Oh, bet. We're gonna go with this for sure, because he flatted a raise in the small blind. He's not ever supposed to be strong. The worst case scenario, he has some sort of pair. We're going to all in ace 10 under the gun. It is the bottom of our all in range under the gun. We got 2 hands going on. 298 wants to party again. See, king 3. Never strong there. Easy call. And we might be fucked this time. 5. He did just flat though. People don't flat with like aces and kings like that. Oh yeah, this we're gonna need. At least we get a chance to win a huge pot, I guess. I think I have enough time to re-enter. This is getting big. And yeah, this is a re-raise, and we're gonna actually go 4. Like I said, it's gonna keep stopping. We checked back that flop, but now we are gonna bet. We're gonna just same bet it. We're trying to get into the $5 again as quick as we can. We ended up hitting a queen. He is not gonna call. We could have probably even bet smaller. I was just trying to get a bet off quick because I'm trying to get back into this. The reason I say you can bet smaller is because he checked the flop. So you're basically hoping he has a queen. If he has a queen, I mean, that's a good bet because you're setting up to stack him. No queen. But yeah, that bet's only really getting called by a queen or like, I mean, a pair that checked the flop for some reason, which is very rare, or a king that trapped you. So that's not the best sizing. We were able to get into this one more time. Hopefully this time it goes a little better. We got chips in this freeze out too now. So we got 2 tournaments we could potentially have a deep run in. So far, we're still working on this mystery knockouts. We're an all-in stack now in the turbo monster or mystery knockout. Well, in both of them, really. 10 big blind, or honestly, for me, I go a little over that. Unless I have a full 12 bigs or more, I'm all in. So with like 11, 11 and a half, 10 and a half, all those amounts, I'm still all inning. That's why I said this one is we're all entering our folding. It's because we got 11. Lines went up. This is it. No more entries. So we got over 5 bigs we can fold. I don't like going with 2s because any pair is better than yours. And then you're flipping with everything else. So it's a flip or worse, essentially. Unless they have literally ace 2 or king 2 or something like that. So that's kind of the problem. Those hands aren't going to call your all in, or they're not supposed to, at least. Obviously, they still will sometimes, but it's very rare. Got some in the minor niner. We'll raise. If he jams, we're folding now. Yeah, ace 10 plus, I raise no matter what position. $129 wants to play with us again. 96 gonna defend. He's gonna defend. We do completely miss. 3 ways with a flush draw. We're just gonna check. Check, give up a lot, honestly. He checks, and is 96 gonna bet now? He's gonna check. We're just gonna try and check this down. Ace high can be good. I was already thinking that. Like, what am I gonna do if he bets the turn? You could definitely call here. Ace high could still be good. I'm not going to, though. Preserve the chips that I have won for a spot that's better. Hey, we table changed and avoid the big blind. That's really lucky. We really want to find a spot soon, though. This is the worst hand I fold, or best hand I fold in this spot. If it gets to me, Queen 8 off, I would all in. But it doesn't matter, because under the gun raises, and I'm not gonna all in at a raise with Queen 7. Not gonna defend the 10-4. Not gonna all in Jack 9. I might play the monster stack too, depending on. The only problem with the monster stack is unless I do really good in one of these, it will be the only table I'm playing at one point, unless I do satellites. And I don't want this video to be insanely long if it doesn't need to be. We're going to raise this one for sure. I might have all in this if it got to me without limps, but now I'm probably just going to fold it because I'm not going to all in at limps. And we did table change. 94 is no longer there. If he all-ins, we're calling. If he raises, we're re-raising. If he folds, we're raising. Doesn't matter. We're in this hand. Jesus. How much time do I have? Oh my god, this tournament's getting nasty. I'm just gonna go for it. Don't love it, but we don't got time to waste. And I'm gonna all in this hand. Yeah, this is probably gonna be it. Kind of a punt, maybe. I don't know. We're just short. That is the bad thing about late registering big time is you don't have a lot of time. Someone's gonna rip, and we can't re-raise, so yeah, we just have to call. And we did lose that one, but now we can get into the hyper turbo. The reason I went with the ace 9 is the blinds were gonna go up soon, and I didn't want to be stuck going all in with a worse hand. I really try to find spots before getting down to like 3 bigs. Yeah, we're just checking this down, so we gotta beat the all-in guy anyway. No point in betting. We'll probably lose the hand, but we could still win. You never know. I mean, we're folding. He's potting into a dry side pot. Like, I'm good. And he actually bluffed. What a maniac. The reason you don't want to bluff into a dry side pot like that is because you have to beat the all-in guy anyway. So, yeah, that was a really terrible play by 64. And the reason you want to find a spot as soon as you can before getting down to 3 bigs is you lose all your fold equity. Obviously, in that particular spot with the ace 9, I already lost all my fold equity. But like I said, they go with it light in that tournament. He could have easily have had like king, queen, king, jack, even like ace 5. Like, seriously, he could have. It wouldn't have shocked me either way. Honestly, him having ace king shocked me more than anything. I figured he just had nothing. Good for him. He had something.
But we're in the Hyper Turbo now, and we got a hand in the $15 Mystery Knockout. Can we just get the double up? We're hoping. We have a starting stack again because of the King 10. We tried to pick up a pot and ran into the 10s. Which he was correct to call with the 10s for sure. Yeah, I'm looking to just re-raise this all in big time. Fold that and that real quick. If he 3-bets, this will be really disgusting. Alright, yeah, easy all in. See if he's got it. If he's got a better pair. He's got ace queen. We're flipping. We hit the jack. No straight for him on the turn. We got a double up now. And the not mystery knockout. Turbo. Big ups. Needed that. So we got chips in 3 tournaments now, which is pretty good. The only one we don't is the one we just entered, so I haven't really had enough time to get chips in this one anyway. Big hand in the $1. This would be the bottom of my raising range. I think I'm going to still raise. We'll go 3x. We just want to pot with jacks, so they shouldn't really want to get it in with us, hopefully. Like the people behind me. Maybe we can just play a first small pot with him. And yeah, this is a 4x raise now because we're out of position and there's a limp. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get all in that, and we are fucking priced in. Oh, fuck. Oh, my goodness. Come on. We were so close. 2-1, I'm going to call because of that exact scenario. We need 33% equity, and he does have overpairs, but a lot of times he's going to have 2 overs, which we're 50-50 against. We only need 33%. So 50-50 is actually better than the odds we're getting, so it's a call. Yeah, the times he has a higher pair were 80-20. But even if he had an even amount of both, the difference between like 20 and 50 is like 35, which he has more 2 over hands. I would raise that sometimes, we got a limp, and I don't know how close we are. Are we near the money? Yeah, we're pretty close, so kind of gives me a reason to not want to play many pots in that tournament. Let's get our chips back. Come on. Let's get some chips back. We got a call. We get a re-race. Let's go. We might actually get our chips back, too. The guy who took our chips. He might think we're light after the 5s hand. So he should call us off then, right? You would hope. I'm gonna let it tank for a second. See if we can get 25 in there. He's gonna snap with ace king. Perfect. No more kings. No more kings. We got our chips back and then some. And yeah, we're gonna raise this. I don't see 30 and 126 wanting to play very many pots. 63 though, he might. It's the $1, so it is less likely that he's gonna apply pressure on the middling stacks because they just don't. He'll probably just call a lot. Let's see if he's gonna call this time. Yep, he did. He figured it out. I just, like, some people might argue folds as you don't want to play too many pots. I'm still playing pots. As long as you have a fold button, then, like, it doesn't really matter. You can just play your range normally on the even when you're near the money. We're gonna try again. We will fold to a re-raise again, even though it will suck. We're just hoping people don't we're hoping they don't shove on us. 63 should be less likely to now, though, because 6 is there. Hopefully 6 doesn't think of the same idea. What am I going to do with this Jack 7? I mean, obviously fold. If it got to me, though, I think I still fold. There is definitely reasons to raise, as he's less likely to play hands because he wants to make the money. Let's see if 6 is going to do something. He's going to just call. We completely miss, so we're going to check because there's a flush draw. More hands can call a raise. We hit the 10, so now we're pretty happy with our hand. If he bets, we're going to call, unless it's, nuts. I might find a fold button because he could definitely have a queen. He's going to check back range most of the time on the flop. He could also have a flush draw. He could also just be betting because I checked. It's looking like that's the answer. I don't want to accidentally put my stack at risk. Sometimes I would go thin here, but because I just don't want him to try to bully me, I'm just going to check. He had the air ball. First hand in the hyper turbo. Obvious raise. It should be obvious. Just pick it up. Alright, we've hit the end of registration in the minor niner. We don't have like a run deep stack too much anymore. But we still got a min cash stack. So we should at least make the money. Unless, shit happens, which it does sometimes. See if shit's gonna happen this time. We're back. Basically, 55 overbet the pot. So I decided I was gonna fold the bottom pair. Overfold against big bets because a lot of people bet the strength of their hand. Not gonna call an overbet. But I would have called a normal bet. Obviously not playing that. I mean, I kind of called it. This is the one I feel the best about so far. About like actually going like deep. We got chips in 3 of them. It usually means at least one of them we should go deep. Maybe a final table if we're lucky. I really hope so. Trust me. Finaling would be lit on this video. Bless, my bankroll is hurting. Need to make some money back from the freaking jackpot sit and go video, the blackjack video. Those 2 are the main culprits. Then, yeah, like I said, I'm on a $400 downswing on tournaments. But that's just how it's gonna go if you play these. Like, even if you're playing against a bunch of people that are worse than you, like I do, they are gonna get lucky a lot. And it's brutal. I've had at least like 20 to 30 bad beats over the last like 2 weeks. I don't know, it's whatever. Like, that's just, if you're a winning player, when you downswing, it really sucks. Because when you downswing, you're usually getting it in a head and just getting sucked out on over and over. And I don't know about you guys, but when I have a better hand than someone and they win, it's a little frustrating. Especially if I feel like they shouldn't have been in the hand in the first place. That's when it's the most frustrating. But really, nothing. I mean, the King Deuce was probably the worst hand so far. Or maybe the threes. The threes was pretty bad too. But we haven't really. And like, it's kind of like a. It's weird because it's like at the same time you want them to make those plays because that's how you make money. But it's still frustrating because when they do beat you, it sucks. But they're gonna beat you sometimes. The people that make moronic plays are going to beat you sometimes. But that's why it's like at the same time a good thing because that means they're gonna come back. And that's what we want. We want the losers to come back. Nothing going on so far right now. This guy's betting like a 6th pot. How'd this pot get so big? Missed some action over here. I try to watch the big pots when I'm not in hands. We're going to all in this. Try and pick up the blinds. We're hoping, at least, that we do. We don't want to be called here. It's just because it's late. When I'm in late position, that's when I usually do my all-in bluffs pre-flop. Same with the King 10. That was pretty much a bluff. We're going to get it through. We're getting pretty close to the money in the minor niner. Usually, you guys can see the time. So in like by like 110 is usually when we hit the money. I'm gonna raise that up, no question. We'll just check. Yeah, we got like 50 positions left. Those people, they're going to drop quick. There's a lot of people on this. I mean, even just look at my table. We got 3 people under a starting stack. So they're playing like 4 bigs or less. There's a flush draw, so we're going to size up. Instead of betting the same amount, we're going to go 3 blinds. We'll get it in here if he all-ins pretty easily. Snap. He has pretty much a gutter. He has a gutter. Turned the flush draw and bricked the river. So we got chips and everything now. Oh boy, this might get fun. We're still raising. Don't care about the money. I'll get it in still. See if anyone is gonna fuck with us. I've been really tight for a while, so I mean 129 is probably gonna call if I had to guess. Other than that, I feel like everyone's gonna fold. He's gonna call. We got a dry flop. We're gonna try and pick this up. We should look really strong. He can have a lot of hands, though. He could have hit this board still. Pick one up. I didn't want him to call. For sure, not interested in playing a pot with ace high. Very happy with that result. Got some of our chips back from him. And 366 is pretty much supposed to go with this or the next one. 491 was too, though. He didn't. He's going to try to make the money with no chips. Which I'm very anti that, personally. Because like I've said, I don't care. I mean, look, deep down, I do care about min cashing, but I try really, really hard not to. Because you don't make... If you just min cash all the time, you're not going to make money. You have to final shit. And if you're constantly letting yourself go down to two bigs out on the money bubble, you're gonna have a really hard time finally. A really hard time. I mean, sometimes it's gonna happen. Sometimes it is gonna happen, but you don't want it to happen all the time. Like 646 got 11. Like he should have went with it. 491 should have went with it. 366 is supposed to go with any two here. Screen recorder stopped again, and newsflash, I called it. 366 did not go with it. And we picked up a limped pot in the mystery knockout turbo at 9-3. I turned an open ender and just bet one blind, and it got him off. But right before break, we're going to have two big hands. 3x instead of min raise because of the limp. He's probably going to call. Very dry board. We're going to same bet it because of... Yeah, I hope you guys see how hard I work to get you guys videos. Just stopped again. I don't even know if you guys noticed. But yeah, in the last 2 minutes, it stopped twice. The screen recorder. And literally mid-hands, I have to go back and turn it on. I really was sketched out going back and turning it on when I had kings on both screens. Because every once in a while, it will just close all my games while I'm in the middle of hands. So yeah, I risked missing my turn with kings on 2 spots to go turn this back on. And then I risked it again with kings on this tournament to turn it back on. But luckily, it worked out for us. Did not exit my games. And let's play another big pot before we go on break. He's got ace 10, no ace. Does he have any outs? Okay, he needs a 5. No 5, we're good. We got chips and everything. 5x there. We got 200k here, so 3x. 3x here, 3x here. So we will be back after the break. We're back. And if you've made it this far in the video, it should hopefully start paying off because we are past registration in everything. We got a 5x and 3x stacks. Basically just how many times the starting stack I have. Yep, 3x, 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 5x. Hopefully we can final something. But this is an interesting spot. If we hit the money, we have not hit the money. So in that case, I'm going to let it go. You can definitely raise Queen Jack suited in that spot, but like I said about Jack 10, this is a dominated hand a lot of the time. We don't want to go with dominated hands. We are trying to get it in with hands that are not dominated. Not that I would all in. Like, let's say it was Jack, Deuce, Deuce, and we raised. And someone calls, you know, they could have King Jack and Ace Jack. Pretty easily. Especially since I was earlier position. It's a lot of times you're going to want to flat Ace Jack against an early position raise. You don't want to re-raise. So yeah, it can get you into sketchy spots where you lose a lot of chips, which I don't want to lose a lot of chips on the money bubble. Which, yeah, we're on 2 right now. Yeah, we're 25 away. And this one we were like 6 away, right? Yeah, 6 away. Let me check on this one too. So yeah, we're past registration in this now. We just passed it, so it's probably a ways away. Yeah, like 45 away. Then this one, registration just ended. So, like, literally, this hand, it just ended. So I guess I kind of lied, but we were 2 minutes out of registration. So now we are past registration and everything. No hands right now. And yeah, the King 9 off. Easy fold for me. See, this is what I'm talking about. Both those, or the one dude with 11K is still gone anyways. But instead of having fold equity, he's just gone. Like, his all in, the big blind literally has to call. Same with 491 and 366. If either of them move all in, the big blind's calling. Like, they're still probably not even going to make it. It's kind of sad. Got some spots brewing. What's the interesting here? Oh, this is disgusting. We're going to raise still. 4x. Hopefully they just give me credit. If either of the limpers come over the top, I'm probably going to call. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is disgusting. We're priced in. We're going to call. Oh my god. This is actually... I knew this was going to be a nasty hand. I mean, it's 3 ways, bro. We can't call. 63 wants to punt with King 8. Let him. Look at that. He's going to get lucky, too. The Queen's guy's got to be pissed. But thankfully, 63 got us away from it. And we might bubble the minor niner, so I'm calling. We're going to need some luck, boys. We need an ace or king. Ace or king. Or jack. Yep, and that's it in the minor niner. It's disgusting. Yep, and just like that, the session can go south really fast. Dude easily could have just 3-bet, but we still would have 4-bet. Like, there's nothing we can do. Unless he's going to fold the 10s, but... Yeah, is what it is. Whatever. Yeah, and we lost chips in this, too. Of course, both in the bigger ones. Both of the bigger tournaments we get fucked. The ones that matter more. Now we're in only 3, so there's going to be a lot less action. And people are tanking. Yeah, that was gross. Dude with the 10s got so lucky that I didn't have like queens or something. Of course, I have to have ace king. Yeah, I'm not gonna enter the monster stack after all that either, because the one that would run till like 4 a.m. we just busted. This $1 would too, but we're almost an all-in stack. One more blind raise, and we're an all-in stack, so we're not that confident we'll go super deep in it. Not even that I was in the minor niner either, but that's just one less tournament that I might have went deep in. Just gonna check queen 5, obviously. Not really trying to play a big hand there. If he all-ins, we will fold the ace-jack. If he folds, we will raise the ace-jack. But it looks like he's tanking, so I don't think he's going to all-in. Yep, you're going to raise. Might raise call, too. We'll see. Come down to price. 2 flats. I would c-bet, but 3 people I don't really want to. Oh man, I don't know. Let me think about this. I mean, we got 4-1, 3K to win 14. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see if he's got something. He had a bottom pair with 7 deuce. Flatted half his stack in the small blind with the worst starting hand in the game. And jams when he hits bottom pair. That's hilarious. Three away in the $1. literally don't even care if I make the money or not in that one. This is definitely the one I care about the most now, which we are not supposed to make the money off this stack, so we are going to have to gamble again. Hopefully it can just give me something soon. And blinds went up. We're an all-in stack now in the $1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm down, what, like 50, 60 bucks. It'd be a lot more, but I won two $15 satellites. So both the entries to this were free. I'm not going with that. But we're going to go with something really soon. Come on, 242. You're not going to make it. Just tanking is just hurting yourself, bro. If we play hands faster, we can get more hands before the blinds go up. He's just hurting himself. Just gotta get some balls and go with it before the big blind gets to you. You guys are ruining my videos. No more tanking. This is the worst part about the bubbles is they tank so much. I do it once in a while. But it's literally a spot where it's like I have 3 bigs on the small blind, 60 left, 58 make the money, and I have 57th in chips. Because I don't want to let those few people with less chips than me tank their way in and me miss out because I'm not too scared to go all in on the before the blinds get back to me. It's pretty much the only reason. It's like 23, bro. You gotta stack. Just fold and look for a spot to double up. We're in the money in the $1. How close are we in this one? Jeez. Still got a ways to go on that one. Watch, the blinds are going to go up on me now because all they're tanking. Just play your hands. Get wrecked, tanker. See if they went up on me. Yep, they did. What a shock. Oh, we're in 54th. I actually might tank now. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tank the small blind because I'm supposed to make it off this stack, apparently. I'm gonna look like such a hypocrite, though, if I do. The big S to me, I'm gonna all in. I'm gonna go for it. So there won't be tanking unless someone else raises. Yeah, it still says I should make it. It might not have updated, though. Yeah, okay, so I'm one less than making it. I'm gonna raise. Yes, this is one less than making it, so I'm not gonna worry about tanking. I am just gonna try to find a spot to get it in. And we're gonna check now. He's gonna bet. We do have a pair. We do gotta beat the all-in guy, though, anyways. I'm gonna call once. Let's see if we turn something. Hopefully he checks on that card. He's gonna check. He should check again, right? He's gonna bet. Can't call that. Yep, dude had absolute. We were right. Absolutely nothing. But he goes runner straight. Alright, it says we're supposed to make it. I'm gonna tank. At least until we get to 55 left. Like I said, it does happen. Like, we are about to make the money with no chips here, but we can't do anything about it. We're not picking up the hands we need. I'm going for it. It's no sevens. No sevens. Okay, no sevens. Let's go. Usually do it on the small blind, but I'll do it on the button. I'm just the person in 55th and the person in 56th. I'm not gonna let you tank your way in. I'm gonna tank too, because that's probably what they're doing. We're gonna tank till there's 55 left. The reason is because then it's just hand for hand, so it doesn't matter how much you tank. Alright, 55. It doesn't matter how much you tank, it's gonna wait until every table is done with that hand until it moves on to the next hand. So even if we use our entire time bank, all the other tables are just gonna wait on us anyways. So we're not tanking anymore. Hopefully we can sneak in. See, it's just gonna make us wait now. because the other tables haven't finished their hands. Let's see how short those two guys are. See, I'm in 53rd. Yeah, see, 60K. Dude has nothing. But as soon as we do hit the money, any ace high, we're in. We're all in with any ace high after we hit the money. What are we doing in this one? 5 away and 10th in chips. Looking good. You can definitely all in this if it gets to you. Will I? I don't know. I don't know. Just go all in 169. Don't make me make this decision. Hey, we made it. See if we can get some bounties. Probably not. Just give him it. I don't care. Just give him it. We'll pick up something better. Like this hand. If it gets to us this time, we're all in, no questions asked. Unless 18 comes back. Even if he comes back, I think I'm all in. I think I'm still going to all in the Limpy. I think. Just because half our stack's in the bot right now and there's no aggression. Fucking go for it. We'll go for it. He limped ace queen. And we fucking punished him. Get out of here, bro. Limping ace queen under the gun. Fuck out of here, bro. Get punished. Raise. We have over 12 bigs, so we can still just raise. Even though we'll call an all in, it's just we give them a chance to try to... 27 might try to bully us here. He might notice that, oh, we're close to the money. And he's a milling stack. Let me try and get him off it. He's just going to call, though, and someone's going to call off half their stack. See if the big blind is going to call or raise. We're going to go with it. You could go with this just because you get a chance to get a bounty. I'm not. I don't really want to, because you're going to get people behind you to go all in too. They really try to win these bounties. See if I regret my decision. Maybe. It's definitely possible. Let's see if I regret my decision. But we'd be all in 5 or 4 ways, because I guarantee you all those same people are calling, even if I rejam. Yeah, well, we didn't miss out on the top prize or something. No, it doesn't look like I did. I just missed out on a big pot. So, whatever. It's fine. No, I mean, I guess I would have won. No, yeah, I would have won. Oh, well. At least we don't get to know if we would have missed out on the top prize. We're going to bet the same amount. Got the over pair. And this looks really small that maybe he'll raise it or something. He's not, but we got a pretty decent stack going now. It's ugly, but we're going to fold this, and whatever we pick up on the next hand, we're all in. No matter what. Even 7 deuce. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't want to make the money with no chips, because it makes it really hard to go deep. I'm not worried about min cashing as much as I am going deep. But yeah, we're probably not going to go deep. 5-4 suited. Hopefully this hand can get us there. Let's hope. It's heads up at least. He went with queen 4. Fucking crazy. Dude went all in with queen 4. We're going to go all in again no matter what. We got ace high with 3 bigs. We're all in. Especially with him. We're still in. I'm going to quick exit because I don't want to see them win a bunch of money for knocking me out. If I lose. I'm not. I'm still alive. And I pretty much doubled it up again. Let's fucking go. Like I said, it can be hard to go deep. It's still going to be hard. I mean, we got 5 or 6 bigs now. And we'll go all in if it gets to us. Bro, I might go with him. He's all inning every hand. Fuck. I'm gonna just fold. I don't want to go 3 ways with king high. Ace 3, ace king. Okay, yeah, I feel good about it. Dude, he is so lucky. Dude's just jamming anything. We'll go with 168 if he jams. He's not. We're gonna jam though. Try and pick up that big blind. Maybe even get called by a lighter hand. We're gonna get to play for a bounty here. And we're pretty fucked. Yeah, I don't want to see you win top prize because he knocked me out. Pretty unlucky. Running the ace queen. But the ace 6 actually won. But he made the right play. The only one is maybe the ace queen, although I don't know. I think I'd call with I think they both called correctly probably. Now there's only 2 left. Shit, I don't know. It's gonna get boring for you guys. Hopefully not too bad. Damn, player 6 is still here. Then I suck out on his ace queen and put him down to 1 big. Dude must have went on a heater after that, I guess. But hey, we cashed the $15 still, so feel pretty good about that. Shouldn't be down too much now. We're down like, what is that, like 30, 40 bucks? It's not too much. We got some hopes here. We got 5th out of 30. This is the best hand that I fold in this spot. If I'd queen 5 off, I'd put them all in. Or we got the hyper turbo. This tournament's got a lot of action usually. Another money bubble. How many left in this tournament? 26. Bro, we're in the money. Dude is tanking when we're already in the money in a $1 buy-in. Like, the pay jumps after making the money are ass. After you make the money, you should just be trying a final. If it gets to me, I will all in this. But we gotta watch 50 tank every hand first. I really hope someone knocks him out real quick, because this is ridiculous. It's kind of fucking sad. I'm good to see what 64's raise range is. Okay, it makes sense. I would have raced that hand too. We're looking to make sure they're not being out of line, because then we have to deviate from our normal strategy. Against them. But we should be, as long as they knock out 64, we should be making the money in this. So hopefully this tournament doesn't have a bunch of tanking, because yeah, 50 is just really depressing. Dude's tanking is trying to tank his way to the final table, I guess. Or he's tanking to make the 20-cent pay jumps. I'm not sure. See if player 6 is going to limp in under the gun with ace queen again. He's going to limp call over half his stack. That's fucking hilarious. Now he's just going to open rip, lead out rip with ace 5. Yeah, 64 was a little out of line with that raise. King 7. A little. It's not the worst raise I've ever seen, but I would not raise King 7 in his position, especially with limpers.
Okay, 50. I really want you to lose. Yeah, we're gonna more focus on this one. Yeah, we're in 7th. Shit's going down in this one. It'd be really stupid to try to make the final in this. Got a tank. Got a tank. I need that 20-cent pay jump. Must make 20 cents and put myself at a disadvantage. The main reason it's bad is you're literally putting your entire table at disadvantage. Because now we get to play less hands. And like this is a table you want to play a lot of hands because we got we've had 2 people sitting out. You absolutely want to play a lot of hands in this table before all the sitting out people get busted. Or I guess, I mean, they're going to bust at the same rate anyway, so before the table fills up more. Because, like, we're basically we're 5-handed right now. Three-way limped pot and a hyper turbo. Dude limped for a quarter of his stack. Pretty good play. Queen 8. We're going to fold this. Unless it's a limp pot. Then we will check. He's probably going to raise. So I'm going to get ready to fold. Oh, bet. We're going to win one in the $1. Some people will tell you, or at least I've seen on a video where someone said that you should all in or raise ace deuce suited under the gun.
which I don't do. They say that should be your like all-in bluff hand under the gun, but I don't bluff as much as GTO would tell you to, because my opponents are hard to bluff. They will call you with hands they shouldn't. I think I'm gonna all in this. Could have flatted or all in. I'm going with the all in. I think they'll fold a lot. I definitely don't think they're strong, so even when they call, I think I have equity. Player 6 is the one we're worried about all-inning at their limps. We're going to need to pick up some pots in this. Are we at 18? Yep, 18. Half of us are going to final this. Hopefully I'm in that half. All in if it gets to me. We're going to raise this if it gets to us. It's like this dude did all that tanking and he's not going to make it. It doesn't work. You can't tank make the final. I mean, unless he's tanking to make 20 cents, and I mean, more power to you, I guess. Make your 20 cents, and I'll make my 40 bucks. That's fine. We're going to go with this no matter what. We're short. It's kind of nasty, especially since we've came so far, but we're too short. There's a lot of times where we get it in as a flip here, which when you're at 3 or 4 bigs, getting it in as a flip isn't bad. Maybe they'll just all fold and I can just all in at 113. That's what we really want to happen. Oh yeah, we're all in over a limp. I'm going to just fold. Ace 4. He hits the ace and a 4. And we lose that one. Limp calls the jam for half his stack with ace 4. It's crazy. They always like... It's like... Why can't I just have like 5s or something? Or ace 5. I would do the same thing with all those hands. Literally the only hands that he's better than or flipping with in that spot are like my king, queen, king, jack, king 10, ace 3, ace 2, 3s, 2s. I got all the other overpairs, all the better aces. They're freaking... That's what I'm saying, dude. The bad players just get lucky sometimes. Now all we have left is this $1. Which I don't think you guys are going to watch this whole thing, so... I am probably going to edit now. And this is going to be the end of the live video talk part of the video. Let's see how we do in this $1. There won't have been too much to watch, as in I go all in here and lose. We'll see how. But like and subscribe if you like this type of poker video. See my live reactions. Peace.